Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is May 20th, and we are going to take a look at Palantir stock. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research, make your own decisions. I'm just here looking at charts and trying to understand what's happening. So today, Palantir closed down 6 cents, 0.21%. Post-market seems to be up 9 cents. So let's look at the chart. So basically, I would say, as predicted, the stock is bouncing on this support here. The support, well, we were quite away from 2004, but this is basically the support that the stock is looking at. If I do this, will it do something different? See. Maybe this is a better line because we are touching this one here at the wick, but then we are chopping this one off. So yeah, I don't think we need to be this precise. So a bigger wick at the bottom. So this tells me that there's some pressure, some buying pressure that happened during the day, even though we closed down. We are still under $21. We were there briefly 2 days ago, then went underneath it, and now we are inching back up. And the size of the candle really indicates that there were not much action in terms of price happening today. A higher volume than yesterday a little bit. Let's look at the hourly chart. So this morning was, so 9:30 is here. So we opened up higher than the close of yesterday, then went down straight with a nice volume. With a big volume compared to the rest of the day. So maybe this is the pattern that we have seen in the past with Palantir at the opening. It seems like some people are just selling at the opening, like here, boom, selling, and then the stock goes sideways and sometimes recovers. Here at 10:30, boom, selling. So maybe there are still some selling happening. Hopefully there's some buying that is going to happen too. So basically selling in the morning, then the stock trended sideways, so at least, and then we are recovering. We almost recovered where we opened, but then we closed down a little bit towards the end with a little bit more volume. So still not a lot of buying pressure in the stock from a indicator's perspective. Yeah, stochastic is very low, MACD is negative, and DMI is negative. So even from an hourly perspective, things have not turned back around since yesterday. So this is what has been happening on the daily chart. Let's look at the indicators. So let me move myself. So we have stochastic at 49.34. So technically this should be a, yeah, I'm gonna put it. Let's be precise. Let's be consistent with how we do things around here. We don't want to be lazy. So this is a red thumb. We just broke under 50. We like to have the stochastic at least over 50 to show some oomph, to show some to show some strength in the market. I would say I would qualify it as a middle of the road strength. You know, the stock is not going down, it's not going up. It's basically trending sideways around 50. That's basically what it means. But 50 is really a limit where things are changing. So if you are over 50, then the stock has more oomph. So it's moving upwards. Then MACD has crossed over on May 18th. So MACD is based on moving averages. So it shows movement, changes in movement or waves in the price. So it's always nice to have a MACD that crossover because it tells you that price is moving higher respectively to the previous days, to the 12 and 26 previous days. So this is always nice. And the DMI is still very negative, very bearish. So as I mentioned, because of this DMI that's so bearish still, I would not expect Palantir to just go straight up right now. It does not seem to be ripe. I think it's going to go straight up or go higher faster once the DMI is going to cross over. And because my DMI, I set it at 21 days instead of the regular 14 days, it's going to take a while to have enough candles to change the trend of the DMI. So when the green line is going to cross over the red line, it's going to take us weeks, I would say, weeks. But it's fine. It's fine. We still have a resistance here, a resistance that would be around maybe 23 eventually. So there's a resistance at 23. So what might happen is that we might respect that resistance as we have been respecting it in the past on March 15th, April 14th, and April 27th. So we might be respecting it soon, something like this. And I hope we are going to respect 1942 or 21. That would be best. And then let's not respect the resistance anymore, because eventually it's going to be time to go up. Palantir in Q1 of this year made 50% more profit than last year. 50% more revenues than last year. I don't remember in terms of profit what happened, but I think it was pretty nice too. So this is a company that's making money. This is a company that's growing quite fast. So eventually people will wake up to that fact. This is the fundamental part of my brain that's talking right now. It's not the technical analysis one, but the fundamental part of my brain is saying, well, this company will go somewhere at some point. So, but we just have to be patient. We just have to be patient. That's it. The stock market, we need to be patient in the stock market. If we don't want to be patient, we need to day trade. We need to day trade and go down to the 5 minute. We need to go down to the 5 minute chart, and now we don't need to be patient that much, because here, look at this here, May 17th, you see this is the 5 minute chart. So May 17th, look at this. So we see this, we see a support around here, you see. So let's use this one as support lines. I don't know what's happening. I played with TradingView. So we had support here. So we try to, let me get it closer. Of course, I'm picking a spot where the trend changed, because sometimes when you are intraday in the 5 minute chart, nothing happens. But when something happens, let's see here, look at what happened. So here, around here was a break of this resistance at 2048. So look at this. We were inching up to it. Stochastic was super high. MACD had crossed over, and the DMI crossed over a little bit earlier. So we had all three indicators that we like, and then boom, we crossed 2048. Crossed, went down, went up, went down, had a little hesitation, then just continued. So basically what I just said is totally wrong. You do need to be patient also when you are trading in the 5 minute chart, because look at this, this was very boring, but this was very boring for 2 hours instead of 2 weeks. So it's a different kind of patience. So enough rambling from me. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I publish a video every single day. Thank you for commenting. I read all of your comments. Well, yeah, I read them all. I don't answer to them all. The more you write in the comment, the more I will answer. Sometimes I just do a thumbs up, which is nice. A little heart when I feel like it too. When I feel you have touched me, I click on the heart. It's not a joke. We have a discount server, so if you want to discuss among yourselves, yes, you can discuss in the comment section below, but it's not the same as being on a discount server. So I provided the discount server for free. We have a Patreon account if you want to give me just a little bit of a tip to encourage me to do to continue doing all these videos every single day. We have a Patreon account. I mentioned that already. So I guess that's it. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to speak tomorrow for the last day of the week, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.